In the forest, far from civilization, there lived an old lady. Her name was Elsa. She had lost her husband many years ago and had since lived in complete solitude. The little house she lived in was old and modest, but it had a warm and friendly atmosphere. The old lady loved to walk in the summer forest and enjoyed gathering mushrooms and berries in the local woods. Even though she was alone, she never felt lonely. Not far from the forest where the old lady lived, there was a small village with several houses, where she would go to the store for groceries. One day, when Elsa went for a walk in the forest, she heard a weak cry. She followed the sound and discovered a little wolf pup, clearly lost and in need of help, with a bleeding paw. The pup was skinny and exhausted, with eyes full of fear. Without hesitation, Elsa decided to take him in and give him a new home. She named him Charlie and cared for him as if he were her own child. Elsa fed him, cuddled him, and taught him the ways of life in the forest. Charlie grew and turned into a mighty wolf. He was always by Elsa's side, protecting her and giving her his loyalty and love. Just as Charlie became big enough to protect the old lady, an unpleasant event occurred in the forest. A group of escaped convicts, seeking refuge, learned about the old lady's cottage and decided to rob her. They hoped for an easy profit, assuming that the defenseless and lonely old lady would be an easy target. However, those who maliciously planned to harm Elsa and rob her did not know about Charlie. When they approached the house, Charlie sensed the danger and instantly stood up to protect his mistress. The convicts burst into the house, hoping to see only the defenseless old lady, but instead they were met by a fearsome and powerful wolf. Frightened, they tried to retreat, but Charlie was faster and attacked them. With a menacing growl and teeth bared, they could not match his might and strength. The old lady, seeing Charlie defend her, was amazed. She never expected the little wolf pup she had taken in to grow into such a powerful protector. She felt safe thanks to Charlie. The convicts fled through the forest, leaving behind their plans of robbery and hoping for salvation. They realized that the old lady was not alone and defenseless, and that Charlie had become a formidable opponent. After this incident, Charlie and Elsa grew even closer. They lived together, protecting each other and enjoying the warmth and love they gave to each other. The old lady no longer felt lonely, and Charlie found a home where he was loved and valued. Years passed, and their home became a symbol of happiness and security. People from far and wide heard about the story of the old lady and the wolf, and they came to Elsa to hear this incredible tale. They all left inspired and with the certainty that there is always a place in the world for love and kindness. And so ended the story of old lady Elsa and her wolf Charlie. They lived together until old age, knowing that their bond was unbreakable. Their story became a legend, continuing to inspire people to overcome difficulties and have faith in goodness. What do you think about this story?